Now, a lot of times, guys, if your defensive lineman, they're having bad hand placement or hat and all that stuff, get behind them. Get behind them and just watch their eyes. Don't even worry about the footwork. Don't worry about the hand placement. Just worry about their eyes. Just sometimes I get behind my guys and I just want to see their eyes. Because you'll find out a lot of times that when those guys are getting in the stance, they don't have their eyes locked in on their target. They're looking in the backfield. So that's why a lot of times when you see guys, when they come off the ball, they do this right here. And immediately they're looking in the backfield. And they're not concentrating and getting their eyes on the target. So I'll make sure that their eyes are on the target, and I'll get behind them, in front of them, and the only thing I want to do is just see their eyes. Because you got to train the eyes, and I think that's the hardest thing, especially on the high school level. And because when we get the guys, that's the things that I have to work on the eyes. And I still have to work on it with my guys, just making sure that they're focused and locked on the same thing. I always tell a story about, you know, back in my day when I was a young kid, we didn't have but like 3 channels. But I remember on Saturday afternoon, ABC Wild World of Sports used to come on. And they used to have these guys, these karate guys, and they used to break these bricks. And, man, these guys come here and boom, and they smack it. Well, those guys are able to do that because, remember this, your power is where your focus is. Your power is where your focus is. So if you focus somewhere else, that's where your power. If you take that same guy that's striking that block and you make him look somewhere else, he won't break those blocks. So make sure those guys are always looking at the right thing. And we joke about it all the time. I tell them, I said, guys, look at here. Get your eyes on your target. I said, that's called adultery. That's called adultery because this is your wife and you sitting there looking at somebody else's wife. You around here looking all these girls and all this stuff. So I said, don't commit adultery. And it'll get to the point, my guys will say, Coach, he commit adultery. He committed adultery, Coach. And I said, you know what? I said, you got doggone adulterous eyes is what I call them. I said, you got adulterous eyes, son. You looking all. So, you know, guys, I try to teach them everything. I try to teach. I'm the teacher. I'm the coach. I'm the financial guy, all that stuff.